चलो नमाज पढ़े, हर इबादत से बरतर इबादत।
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. MashaAllah Azza wa Jal. I hope you're okay, in good health and iman. MashaAllah Azza wa Jal. Today we're going to be learning about the second farz, the second compulsory action of salah. Don't forget to watch the first video if you still haven't watched that. That was our first farz of salah, which was called Takbir-e-Tahrima. Today we're going to be learning about Qiyam. What is Qiyam? The least level of Qiyam is that if the hands are stretched, they should not reach the knees, whereas complete Qiyam is to stand straight up. So inshallah you'll see that video as well about the practical way of doing Qiyam as well. This is the practical method of doing Qiyam. So Qiyam, you've already done Takbir-e-Tahrima and you fold your hands. I'll just explain to you how to fold the hands as well. So when you say Allahu Akbar, just below the belly button, fold your hands in such that the left hand is on the stomach and the right hand, this thumb and the little finger, grab hold of your wrist, and these three fingers should be on the wrist there, and then just below the belly button. This is the Hanafi way of Qiyam, and this is the proper Qiyam where you are stood straight up. Now if someone is bending down, if you can bend down and your hands are touching the knees, then that is not Qiyam anymore. This is the least part of Ruku. So make sure, if there is a reason, if someone is bent and he folds his hand like that, that's fine, because there's a reason, there is a problem. But if someone is doing Qiyam and he's in that position and there's nothing wrong with him and he can put his hand on the knees, then that is not Qiyam, that is Ruku anymore. So make sure that when you stand up straight with your hands folded like this. The duration of Qiyam and that of Qiraat is the same. Standing in Qiyam is farz, compulsory, wajib or sunnah for as long as farz wajib Qiraat or sunnah Qiraat requires respectively. So as long as you are doing the Qiraat, reading the Quran, for farz, the Qiyam will be farz. And then when you go into Ruku, obviously that's the next farz. So as long as you're doing the Qiraat or in the Salah, for that long, Qiyam will be farz or wajib, or if you're reading Nawafil, it will be nafil as well. Qiyam is farz for farz, witr, Eidain and the sunnat of Fajr Salah. If anyone offered any of these salah sitting without a valid reason, salah would not be valid. So remember, Nawafil you can sit down and read, but the farz, the wajib and the sunnah of Fajr Salah, they have to be stood up and offering them salah. For a person just to sit down on a chair, nowadays we're having, there's more chairs in the masjid than people standing up in some of the places. Now the reason why people will sit down on a chair is because they're tired. They've done a lot of shopping, they came walking and they can't stand up anymore. That is not a valid reason. There's a very beautiful booklet written by Amir Ahl Sunnat Ahmad Barakatuhumul Aliyah, which teaches you the rulings and manners offering salah on a chair. What is the reason, the legal reason that you can't sit on a chair, the Shari legal reason. Make sure you read that book as well so that you understand that ruling as well. So if you're reading your farz salah, you have to make sure that you are standing up. Your sunnah, fajr and the wajib, you have to make sure that you stand up. If it's possible to stand for Qiyam, leaning on a staff, crutches or a wall or by the help of a servant, it is farz to do so. So even if you need some help or you think that I can do Qiyam if I lean against the wall, then that will be fine as well. If it is possible to utter just Takbir-e-Tahrima standing, it is farz to utter Allahu Akbar whilst standing. And then if it isn't possible to remain standing anymore, a person can sit down. So if you think that I can stand up and say Allahu Akbar, and then I can stand for another few seconds, but then I'll have to sit down because I've got an issue, I've got a problem, then to stand up and say Allahu Akbar, and as long as you can stand up, you need to stand up, and then if you need a chair or you can sit on the floor. Remember, these are very, very important rulings. Make sure that you do not offer your farais, your wajibs and your sunnahs of fajr sitting down without a valid reason. Now also, alhamdulillah azza wa jal, there are many other rulings that Amir Ahl Sunnat has written in the booklet of how to offer the salah sitting on a chair. Please, I remind you, make sure to read that book as well, inshallah azza wa jal. Until then, inshallah azza wa jal, don't forget to watch all of these videos, the precondition videos and also the faraiz videos as well. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.
सारी दौलत से बढ़कर है दौलत नमाज। चलो नमाज पढ़े, चलो